Hi, and welcome to Action Film Institute. I'm your host, Robert Barnwell. During the last episode, I shared some of my favorite books and suggestions on how you can build or expand your own filmmaking reference library. Today, I want to share 10 ideas on how to improve your filmmaking for $150 or less. So here goes. Following on our last episode, my first suggestion would be to begin building or expanding your reference library. You may need to buy some of these books from eBay or Amazon.com's marketplace to get everything we talked about for less than $150. But I think with a little detective work, you can get fairly close. Again, for a list of these books, just check out our last episode. My second recommendation is to upgrade your microphone. Granted, $150 isn't going to buy you a fancy Sennheiser 416, but it will get you a new or slightly used Audio-Technica Pro 24CM, Asden SMX10, or a used Rode video mic, any of which will be a huge improvement over your camera's built-in microphone. 3. As an action filmmaker, much of our work includes chroma key, so a good green and blue screen would be ideal. For $150, you can easily pick up a kit on eBay or Amazon.com that includes both a blue and green screen, as well as 2 tripods and a support bar. 4. Particularly when using a DSLR and doing a lot of handheld shots, a good camera cage and/or a shoulder rig can be indispensable. For $150, you'll have a host of good options from which to choose, the largest selection of which you can probably find on eBay. 5th, personally I know that I've gone a bit nutty and I've probably spent more than $2,000 on film lighting. And truth be told, if I had the money, I'd quickly drop another $2,000 on flow light LED lights. But the good news is that for $150, you'll get any one of a number of inexpensive video lighting kits. Although I've never used them personally, I've heard nothing but good things about the offerings from Cowboy Studios. You can find their kits on Amazon.com. My 6th suggestion would be to take a look at making some wardrobe or prop additions. For $150, you can buy 2 used airsoft handguns that are almost indistinguishable from new. Or for $150, you can get a complete law enforcement or military outfit for one of your characters. These are only 2 examples. $150 can be made to stretch fairly far when you're talking about wardrobe and prop additions. My 7th suggestion would be to consider buying a used handheld camera stabilizer or to build your own. Action films, almost by definition, have many moving shots. A simple handheld stabilizer will go a long way in improving the quality of these shots. $150 will buy you a used Steadicam Junior, an inexpensive imported stabilizer from a Chinese or Indian manufacturer, or the parts to build your own from your local Home Depot or Lowe's. Just do a quick search for do-it-yourself camera stabilizers on either Google or YouTube. Number 8 is to consider royalty-free music downloads or video footage. One of my best recommendations is to check out Video Copilot's Action Essentials. You can find them at videocopilot.com. Number 9 is probably one of the most powerful. Consider enrolling in a continuing education course or filmmaking workshop. If you can't find one near you within the $150 budget, consider purchasing a used copy of Dov Seaman's 2-day workshop on DVD, or post an advertisement on Craigslist for a DP, that's Director of Photography, to provide you with private training for $20 to $25 an hour. 4 to 6 hours of private tutoring from a DP is going to go a long way in improving your filmmaking. Finally, if you live near a large city, see if there are any opportunities to work as an extra or volunteer with a film crew. The $150 budget should help offset any lost earnings from your regular day job while you're volunteering and pay for your lunch or any commuting costs. Make sure you pay close attention to everyone on set and learn as much as you can during your day on set. Naturally, this list isn't exhaustive and it isn't meant to be, but I hope that it sparks some ideas on when and where to invest to better improve your filmmaking. If you don't have a spare $150 laying around, why not see what you can sell on eBay or Craigslist? Or consider doing some handyman or other work for friends, family, or neighbors to raise the money. Again, I hope these will spark some creative ideas on how you can get some much needed money to invest in your filmmaking. Join us for our next episode when we talk about the fundamentals of guerrilla filmmaking. In the meantime, check out all the free articles, reviews, videos that will soon be available at actionfilminstitute.com. Also, if you have any topics that you'd like for us to cover, or you'd like to let us know how we're doing, just leave us some feedback on YouTube. Finally, if you've not done so already, we'd like to invite you to take a second to subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you next time.